Hey, appreciate you turning in to KSL Outdoors. I'm Adam Meikle. We're at Utah Lake today with, well, lots of other people. For a weekday, there's a lot of people here fishing the shorelines, even getting out on the boats, sailboats, water skiing, you name it. But we're headed out with my good buddy, Tim Duke, who fishes all over the world, but still finds time to come here to Utah Lake to load the boat.
We are headed over to the American Fork Discharge Plant where the waste treatment water comes out.
Doesn't sound too appetizing.
No, it sure doesn't, but it's actually clearer water than what's in the lake. So let's go see what happens.
My bud Tim is a fishing full. He's caught fish in 43 states and species I've never even heard of from all over the world.
We do exotic fishing trips through Hardcore Fishing or Adventure Travel Alliance. Look it up online. We'll take you wherever you want to go. Costa Rica, Papua New Guinea, Nicaragua, Brazil, Mexico, Alaska, Guyana. That's my favorite. If you're looking for arapaima or peacock bass, we can get you there. And I'll host it, go with you, or my partner Steve will do it.
What is it about fishing all over the world?
Just the cool things you can catch and the things you see. The jungle is an amazing place. Get ready for the Slave Fest here.
Today, our goal is the ferocious white bass.
What is it about this place?
Something about flowing water. When they spawn, they'll come up into any of the tributaries.
Okay.
And that's where they do their thing. That's where we get them.
Don't necessarily have to come here then?
No, no. Any of the tributaries. They usually start north and then work your way south. Got him. That's pretty typical size right there. A little on the smaller side, but.
Kind of the forage fish here, isn't it?
Yeah, that's basically what everything's eating in the lake. It's great catfish bait too. If you come down here in mid-May, that's hard to top that.
The white bass spawn, and I would say the peak of the spawn occurs probably right around 60, 62 degrees. So if anglers are out there watching the water temperatures, that's what I would be looking for. But I would anticipate the white bass being an opportunity for people to go fish or catch at least through the second week in May, probably even further.
Yeah, there we go.
The fishing is so fast
Those gulps are what they want.
that in just 2 minutes,
Yeah. 3 in a row.
Tim caught
Got him. There we go, 4 for 4.
and released 4 white bass.
So when you're fishing for these, you want to use a 16th ounce. This is a little big. This is what I've been using for walleye. Ultralight rod, 4-pound test, 6-pound test, so you can cast far with the light jig. And just throw it out into the current. I like to throw downstream. Just reel it in real slow. That's a 2-inch tail, or you can go with the 1-inch tail. I just like to find out what they want first.
Really?
16th or an 1/8. Yeah, just depends on the flow. And then if you go with the smaller curl tail, use a smaller jig head with a little 1-inch tail. Just depends on what they want to eat. If they're real aggressive, they'll hit that one no problem. If they're not so aggressive, the smaller one will work.
Tim's got another one on the line. It's like commercial fishing.
It is. You spend too much time out here, the boat starts looking like that. Scales everywhere, slime.
It's just fish after fish right now.
Every cast.
Every cast. You're at least getting a bite every cast. I think I spend more time unhooking them.
Yeah, that's why I like to use a single hook jig, you know.
Yeah.
Fun to catch.
Yeah, they are.
Great. Bring the kids out here, get them interested in fishing. This is it, man. They will not get bored.
There he is.
Every cast.
You know, you say it's good for kids, but man, who are we kidding?
Yeah, you know, it's
We're
fun to
kids.
do. When the walleye aren't biting, and you got to get something on the line, this is it. It's a good backup plan.
I would target the inlets. The bass are trying to come up these streams. Here we're at Hobble Creek. We've seen a few here today. Some of the other tributaries, there might be a few more, but over the next week or so, they should all be coming up and into the streams and provide a great place for people to fish. If you were out in a boat right now, I think you'd do a lot better than if you're standing here at the river. But give it another week or so and you'll start seeing the fish in these riffly areas, right below the riffly areas in the streams.
63 degrees.
Boy, they should be here then.
Over at the Provo River Inlet,
Got him. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna spot lock it.
the fishing wasn't quite as fast,
There he is.
but still pretty good.
It's 3 inlets, and all 3 are holding fish.
Oh, there we go.
Saw that one.
Little thump.
Yeah, I think they are hanging out under this cloudy water.
Wow, that's a good one there.
No limit on the white bass, and the reason behind that is there are so many. It is the forage fish for a lot of other species, but if we can crop some of those off, it leaves more nutrients or more food for what's left, and you'll increase the size of those white bass. And I think most people want to catch a 12-inch white bass than a 7-inch white bass. And so
Yep, that's a good hit.
the more we can take out, the more opportunity there is for some larger white bass.
A little better slab. Kind of a cool looking little fish. Got a little blue. I mean, they're just like a small striper, right?
Yeah.
The white bass is just one fish spawning right now at Utah Lake. The other is the black crappie,
There's the crappie.
like this one Tim caught in the Provo Marina.
Gotta love it. Yeah, they're in the spawning mode right now. So the males are up tight and females will be up in a week or two. Put it back so he can make some more for us.
Utah Lake's in the backyard of 1 million people. Great place. It's large, it's big, it's a place where people can spread out and have a wonderful time catching these white bass this time of the year.
That was fun.
Yeah, it was a good time.
Yeah. And I was asking you earlier your favorite fish in all of the world, and you struggled, but you came up with the catfish.
Yeah, the big catfish. I think that's what I like the best.
How big we talking?
120, 130 for the red tails. The
Pretty big.
Laus get 400 plus. Yeah, you can do a little catfish here.
Hey, and if people, Tim, want to come out and fish with you guys, what's the name of the company? What's the website?
Hardcore Fishing Inc. We got all kinds of exotic trips anywhere on the world. If you can think of it, we have a venue for it.
All right, next show, let's go catch some walleye.
All right.
I'm
sounds
hungry.
Good.
All right, man.
You're on. We'll go get them.
Hey, I'm Adam Eagle, KSL Outdoors. Reminding you out with your family, your friends, your buds. Make some memories outdoors. We'll see you next weekend. Good night.